but they don't belong in the newsroom.
This just in, scientists discovered that Canadian bacon is actually ordinary ham.
This made a lot of people very angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move.
Miserable bloody Romans, no sense of humour.
With what Dr. Ashland just said, do you concur?
Don't talk to it, Mary. Don't encourage it.
We're just like Kevin Bacon.
The only thing that will redeem mankind is cooperation. I think we can all appreciate the relevance of that now.
Welcome back to the Hollywood Thumb, a short-form movie news podcast brought to you by the parent podcast It's Just Two Movies. My name is Daniel King. In the studio with me this evening, Alicia.
Hi.
The long-awaited return for people that don't already pay for our other content, which more on that later. Let's go ahead and jump into the news. There is a Tomb Raider film in the works over at Amazon making a rich rights deal for a franchise like Marvel. So it looks like they're trying to make also a Tomb Raider series, a video game, and subsequent film. And they're trying to get Phoebe Waller-Bridge tied to it.
Is that the one who was in it before?
Well, I showed you earlier. No, that's...
it's that lady.
That was Alicia Vikander, which is weird because she looks much different in like every other role I've ever seen her in. But I thought she was good in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't... Like, I already played the game...
Because that was the
and
series,
right? It was just slightly different, but I mean, almost beat for beat. It was the exact same.
So are they trying to do a redo, kind of? Or
I
different company trying to do it?
Yeah, because
Okay,
the original film, I think, was not, not the original one. The original one was Angelina Jolie from the early 2000s or whatever. But the one that came out, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago with Alicia Vikander, it was almost beat for beat the exact story of the game.
Well, it's probably a good way to do it. For the first one, because people get so butthurt about when that changes.
Yeah, the game is so engaging though, because it is a game. So like you're playing this character. And then you like go see the movie and it's the whole story.
You don't engage in it. You're just like, I've seen this, I've done this before, so it's not anything different.
Yeah, exactly. I think in all fairness, that Tomb Raider movie, it's a pretty good movie. It probably is way better if you haven't played the game.
Yeah, probably so, because I don't think I ever played the game. They're older, right?
There was the last two that came out I played one of them. I played the first one of the two, and it was really good, like really good game.
I never played them. They're scary.
A little bit, yeah, they can be a little anxiety inducing. So I mean, they're trying to get Phoebe Waller-Bridge in on that, and I know we talked about her right before the show, but she's an actor and screenwriter, best known for Fleabag, Killing Eve, and Broadchurch.
Oh,
3 things that I've never seen, but have been on my list for years.
Right.
So I'm going to try to make a point to check out Fleabag. I think that's a one I really want to...
That's a funny name. It's a good name.
Yeah.
Like call him a shitbag, but Fleabag.
Yeah, shitbag, but Fleabag. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Next up on the list, Netflix canceled 2 more completed films. That's such a weird move. And leaving directors and producers trying to offload the film elsewhere. The 2 films in question were The Inheritance, directed by Alejandro Burgess, and House/Wife, directed by Denis Goulet.
I feel like I heard about Inheritance, but I don't think I heard about the other one.
Well, there is a movie that you and I watched. I think it was just called Inheritance, and it has Simon Pegg in it.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, interesting. It, like, from the cover, it looked like it was going to be a comedy, but it really wasn't. I don't know, it just seems weird that, like, why would you, like, the movie's done. As the production company,
right, you've already spent the money on it.
Yeah, you already spent the money on it.
People will watch it because it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Put it as the number 1. They lie anyway.
You know they do. You know they do.
Right, so
They'd
just put it as it's the new thing to watch, and everyone will fucking watch it because they don't want to search through Netflix.
Right.
Regardless.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to make its money back doing that.
Yeah, but you already spent the money.
Yeah, you already spent it. You might as well get something out of it instead of nothing. I don't know. Unusual choice.
For 2? When did that were they like back to back, or were they?
Yeah, there's just 2 completed films that they are not going to release on Netflix.
I wonder why.
The Inheritance and House/Wife.
I think that is a cool name, but
House/Wife?
Yeah, because it could go a lot of ways. It sounds like it could be a horror. It sounds like it could be like just I don't know, like a drama. It's just like the name, you just don't know what it would be about. Like, I don't know. Sounds interesting.
Very true. See here, Ryan Gosling rumored for secret role in upcoming Fantastic Four film.
Ooh. Yeah.
I love the Gos, man.
Mhm.
I think he's great. I don't know what he would be because he's probably
Himself? No.
just a regular, just a Fantastic Four and famous
Is
famous
he gonna
actor
be like
Ryan
one
Gosling.
of the top billed, or is he gonna be just in it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like you know how like famous actors will be like, all right, I do one for them and then I do one for me.
Yeah, as they should.
I don't know, but Ryan Gosling, he's like a prestige actor. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah, for sure.
He doesn't do a lot of shit. He was in some rom-coms at the beginning of his career, but that's
Just
what
because he's good looking.
that's what every good-looking leading man
Right.
does at the beginning of their
Yeah,
career. They
just
do
like
rom-coms.
Yeah, that's true. They just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's too young to play Reed Richards, and I feel like he's too old to play Johnny.
I have no idea what
You
he
wouldn't
would
get
do.
him. You wouldn't
I
get
don't
him
know.
as Ben Grimm
Maybe
because
he's
he's
just,
too soft spoken for Ben Grimm.
Oh, so he is supposed to be like one of the main characters?
I have no idea.
I
have no idea what he's going to be.
They didn't say.
He could do the Silver Surfer. I mean, they already did that, but
Yeah, or maybe they're just going to bring in a new character for him, too.
Yeah.
They could do that.
could be.
You know?
Here, I thought this was cool. Everything Everywhere All at Once is getting a cinematic re-release to celebrate the Oscar nominations.
Re-release?
Yeah, so it's going to be back in theaters.
You going to go watch it?
I might, because we didn't catch it on the big screen.
No, you
and
waited.
I also never watched Avatar on the big screen, despite it being in theaters for 15 years.
On and off. Just,
Right.
just keep coming.
All the time.
Pumping that, or
That and
milking
fucking,
that goat.
That
Yeah.
and Titanic. Milking that goat. Yes.
But for that movie, it probably will do just very well again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people might not have.
I think so. Well, I think that it being plastered all over social networks for anybody that even has a passing interest
Right.
in movies, if you didn't catch it, you might be like, oh shit, that's back in theaters? I want to go watch it.
Right. But also,
which I think is great, man.
When is it supposed to?
Don't know.
Don't know.
I would
Ish.
imagine
Summer.
relatively soon.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
right
my
before
guess.
summer probably would be best bet for people.
This might be a little more up your alley. Looks like there is going to be a musical Mean Girls in the works via musical composer
Why
Jeff
would
Richmond.
that be up my alley?
I don't know.
No, I'm just
Because
joking.
you're a girl.
I'm a mean no.
So musical composer Jeff Richmond is working with Tina Fey. Now, I'm not crazy about Mean Girls, but Tina Fey is very funny.
Tina Fey is hilarious.
I did watch Mean Girls because it was a huge movie when I
it's
was
huge.
a teenager, I think.
Now it's huge memes and
Yeah,
huge.
it's still huge
Yeah,
memes.
people just love it.
It's weird, yeah. So, I mean, I guess as far as things that are ripe for a reboot, this definitely is one of them.
Well, yeah, because of the time it came out too. It would be one of those things where our generation would go and watch it.
All right, Alicia, more news. Avatar 2 passes Infinity War, making James Cameron the director of 3 of the 5 most successful films of all time. What do you think about that?
I forgot Avatar 2 was out.
Yeah.
I don't see anything about it.
The Taste of Water.
Which I'm sure, well, it's not out like DVD or rental, right?
It's not out
still
on
in
DVD
theater.
or rental.
Blu-ray.
It's still in motion picture theaters.
Yeah, so
currently.
that's probably why. I don't see anything like that though. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm super not interested
know,
in it. I'm gonna watch it just.
You know,
'cause of
I'm
some
sure was
reviews.
better though, even though it got passed. Infinity War, because Infinity War was so good. So I'm
Infinity
sure.
War was so good. Yeah, you're right. I think that's a hat will always have a special place. In
Yeah, even
cinema.
though it passed in the boxes, didn't pass it in my heart. You know,
and that's where it counts. Everybody knows
Right.
that. Let's see here. Yeah, so James Cameron, he's the daddy of movies now, I guess.
Oh, is that what they're calling it these days?
I don't know, man. I just like Avatar 1. It's like it's fine.
He's the stepdad.
It's fine.
You know, he goes back.
Titanic, it's fine. Avatar 2, I haven't seen it.
Right, but you will.
I will at some point, yeah.
Right, but it could be way
And
better.
you know what? I probably will enjoy it. I enjoyed the first one. I just am sick of
The
seeing
first
it all
one
over
was
the
cool
place.
because it just like was the colors and shit like really just you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
It just
looked
like
good.
the look of it was neat. So it's like you could distract you from the story.
Right, which wasn't
Right, exactly.
which wasn't really there.
Right.
Let's see here. Okay, Razzies. We got some Razzies news here. The Razzies apologize for nominating a child for Worst Actress.
Razzie. Oh, like the Razzies are where
they give awards for bad
stuff.
Yeah, bad stuff.
Oh, they did it to a kid?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Savage. Jeez.
I mean, that makes sense. She's 12. You know what I mean? But it was the girl from the
She's
latest.
12. What, she been acting for 12 years? Like, what? This
is the girl from the latest adaptation of Stephen King's Firestarter, starring Ryan Kiera Armstrong. That's the girl, and Zac Efron. Didn't see this one. Was curious about it because I'm like, oh, Zac Efron, new Firestarter. Okay, that could be really cool.
Yeah.
And then I looked at a couple of reviews and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with it. I guess.
So they gave it to her, huh?
Maybe it'll come up on the podcast sometime. Yeah,
her 12-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
it's fucked up.
Because
that
could ruin her career.
They can't ungive a Razzie.
Right, even though they could try to take it back.
They can apologize. Be like, sorry, we gave you that.
Yeah,
you never know, man. She might.
Yeah, she might blow up from it.
Someone
might be like, fuck you. Now I'm going to give this girl this fantastic role that has billions of dollars, and just because you did it to a child.
Man, if it was a physical award, I bet Nick Cage has got a closet full of them. And look at him in his career.
Yeah,
where
that's
he's
true.
At,
it might blow her up, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do some trailer talk. I got some good ones this week. Shazam, Fury of the Gods. What did you think about that one?
I think it looked a lot more adult. It was cool looking.
One? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that boyish charm.
Well, because they go back and forth between the kids and in the trailer it did between when they were kids and not, but it looks fun.
It was one of the most fun I've had watching a DC movie in a long time. Is it the best DC movie? I don't know. I think it's in the running. Like the first Shazam movie, this one, I don't know. I'd be excited to check
Batman
it out.
and stuff, I have no idea about DC really, but the Shazam one I do remember, and it was really fun, and our daughter liked it, so
yeah,
she loved it.
The Dark Knight, Dark Knight films is
Batman,
probably the best for me. But let's see here. We Have a Ghost, starring David Harbour and some other people.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Mackie and his family.
That looked good.
Yeah, that looks like a fun
That looked
time.
really fun.
Well, we just watched Violent Night last night.
Yeah.
Starring David Harbour as Santa Claus. And that was a bit of fun.
That was good.
Yeah, so
I liked it.
I don't know. Looking forward to that. That's
I'm glad he's
that's a Netflix release.
Getting different roles.
Yeah.
From Stranger Things or whatever. Because, it could be cast as
Stranger
He
Things.
could have just
MCU.
been cast as right, but
his
now
career's blowing up now.
But
He was fucking Hellboy.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that Ghost, whatever, it looks good.
We Have a Ghost.
Fun.
That looks like a bit of fun. New Dungeons and Drailers. Mm-hmm. Dungeons and Dragons trailer. There's a new one of those. Now I don't remember if it was even this week, but it looks like a bit of fun to me.
Yeah, it looked good. I think it'll be neat to see it being played because we play it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, to see what we imagine. See how well they do.
I wonder if at the beginning of the movie they're like, "Here are the character sheets."
Right.
That would be fun. That would be fun for me. They're like, introduce your characters, and it tells you like what their constitution is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be cool. I would.
They
love
could
to
do
see that.
They should do a spinoff on Jumanji for D&D where the kids they're playing, they fill out their character sheets. And the character sheets come to life, and you're that character, like Jumanji, how you play the game.
Yeah,
now you're in the game,
but D&D style.
But, right?
Yeah, that would be good. Here's the thing I'm not looking forward to about the D&D movie is the fact that they are going to do absolutely everything under the sun to squeeze every single penny out of it after the movie's out. So
they should.
They are going to monetize.
They should, though.
All kinds of stuff. You're talking about a game that has been like inexpensive, if not free, since the 60s. All you needed was some dice and a book and a pen and paper.
Bullshit and expensive. Yeah, in the 60s maybe.
No, it's inexpensive.
How much did
now,
we spend?
If you have the dice, it is free right now to play. Any other money you want to spend on it, that's on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're working on a new version of Dungeons and Dragons right now called D&D 1. I think.
Oh.
And I'm assuming that it's going to be like you have to purchase stuff to play the game.
It would not be nearly as fun if we did not spend hundreds of dollars on it.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. What about all your shit? I'm just saying.
What about all my shit?
All the shit you bought, your little minis and your little things and all the paints and the books.
I like painting them, yeah.
Exactly, but it also makes it more fun for the whole group. So
That is true.
But it's hundreds of hours of fun. So if they want to monetize it more, go for it.
A visual aid is nice.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, right now, present day, if you have dice, you can play Dungeons and Dragons. That's literally all you need.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything else is just a PDF.
Most people don't.
PDF in your imagination, baby.
Most people don't.
Imagination, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else we got here? Matt Reeves officially directing a limited series about Buster Keaton. Rami Malek is set to star. So, are you familiar with Buster Keaton at all? It's like an actor from more widely known from the silent film era.
Is it the guy you showed me earlier, or is that the other guy? That's
the actor that I showed you earlier. He's playing Buster Keaton. Yeah. So I don't know. That'd be cool. Matt Reeves is a great director, so it would be cool to see that. Willem Dafoe officially in talks to star in a Robert Eggers' upcoming Nosferatu remake.
I don't know anything about Nosferatu, but I do know Willem Dafoe.
This is Nosferatu. This guy.
Oh.
A vampire from the old silent film.
That's going to be Willem Dafoe?
That's going to be Willem Dafoe.
Perfect.
That's what I said. Yeah, like that's going to be a blast.
They won't have to even do much makeup. I might not really. They will, but God, because Willem Dafoe's got them eyes.
Yeah,
Just
a little creepy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. The Bear actress Ayo Edebiri officially joins the cast of upcoming Marvel movie Thunderbolts. So she's the I guess head. She's not the bear in the show. The Bear.
Right. She's like the sous chef of him.
She's like the sous chef. Yeah,
Whichever
and then they're always
was.
like, I didn't finish that series. Did they get the bear out of the kitchen? Where they're like, oh no. There's a bear in here.
No.
He's making a mess.
Well, you should just finish it.
Because
it is good, and it does have a second season coming.
It's
got
a second season upcoming.
But it was really good, and I liked it a lot.
You know what else is getting a season 2? The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah. I did know that.
And in regards to The Last of Us, it's I think it is tied or surpassed or got really close to HBO's biggest single premiere.
The first season so
far? Premiere
Oh.
release, yeah.
Well, yeah, because did we watch it on the first night?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, we watched it a couple hours late, but yeah.
Okay.
Which takes me into our next bit of news. We officially are happy to announce that we have some content on Patreon.
Woo-woo.
For $5 a month, we're doing a limited run show called The Lastians, where week by week we're going to cover
That's not what it's called, Danny.
Yeah, it is.
The Lastians.
We're week to week. We're going to cover The Last of Us. I'm also right now in the process of putting some outtakes, and we have a little bit of bonus content saved up. I'm in the process of putting that together, so that'll all be on there. Also going to get episodes a couple days early. I'm not sure how early just yet, but I'm working on it. But you can always please do check that out at patreon.com/It's Just Two Movies. Other ways you can help the show are in the episode description of this podcast. You can use our Amazon affiliate link. Do your Amazon shopping. We get a kickback from it. Or you can always buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/It's Just Two Movies. But yeah, I mean, mostly we're just really happy to announce some extra content. Yeah. It's going to be fun, though. What we're going to do is I plan on doing 4 or 5 different series through the year. So if there's anything in particular that you guys would like us to cover, please write me at itsjusttwomovies@gmail.com. I would be very interested to see what you think, what would be interesting to have us have a little chat about. Looking forward to any recommendations from there. Alicia, is there anything else you'd like to add to the lovely people out there before we sign off?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, good evening.
That's just grossly inappropriate.
Come on, Ed, it's bullcrap!
A saucy line will not get you far with me.
He's not the Messiah! He's a very naughty boy! Stop being such a dick.
No, it's not schizophrenia. It's just a voice in my head.
Your love of the halfling's leap has clearly slowed your mind.
Good speech. Nice and short. Leaves more time for drinking. Break out the ale! These men are thirsty!
The Hollywood Thumb is brought to you by It's Just Two Movies and is a production of Blue Cheese and Bacon Studios. Both can be found wherever you get your